Hey Morris Hills, it's Miss Rivera-Carney here with another junior college planning video on letters of recommendation. So let's start with teacher recommendations. Who and how would you start getting a teacher recommendation? So step one really is think about 2 to 3 teachers that would know you best. This could be a teacher that was also an advisor for a club. It could be a coach that's also a teacher, but you want to create a list of at least 2 to 3. And then once you know that list, step 2 is that you're going to ask them formally. Now we're working in a virtual world, so this would definitely be an email. And in your email, you would include maybe your resume, top schools you're thinking about, why you chose them, your intended major. Now, if they're a current teacher, you can also, tell them in a Google Meet if you're meeting virtually due to classes, or send them a chat and ask if they can meet with you to discuss possibly writing your letter of recommendation. Once they accept or say they will write the letter of recommendation, now you would have to go on to Naviance and update your account so they can upload their letters to your Naviance. So the next part of our video will be an instructional video on how to do that on Naviance. Hi, so on the screen you will find that I'm on the student homepage. This is again Scarlet Knight, a student we created for these instructional videos. From the home page, click on the Colleges tab found in the top right-hand corner, then click on Home. Now, scroll down, and on the left-hand side, under Apply to Colleges, you'll find Letters of Recommendation. Click here. To add the teacher, simply click on Add Request found on the right side of the page, then Proceed. And you'll see 3 questions. Who would you like to write this recommendation? So here again, it's a drop down. You see the arrows. You go down the list and find the teacher that you would like to request to write the letter of recommendation. So for the purpose of this video, I'll pick Mrs. Ansaldi. Then number 2, select which colleges this request is for. Now we're in the early stages of college, thinking about to college I'm applying to. So you're going to select the first button, all current and future colleges. And then the third question, now here is your chance to send a personalized thank you to the teacher who accepted your request. So for example, thank you so much for taking the time to write my letter of recommendation. Period. Submit request, and you're all done. So now you could see, way to go, Mrs. Ansaldi will get notified of this recommendation. So in their email, they'll get a notification, and once they write their letter, they can upload it to your account, which will be one of the many documents sent when you apply for colleges from us. Now, let's talk a little bit about your counselor's letter of recommendation. So we've completed the teacher's part, but there is a counselor's recommendation letter that we will all write. However, we won't require you to ask us. We'll just do it. But there is one thing we require you to do is complete the student brag sheet. So from this page, you would go to the About Me button on the top right. And if you scroll down, you'll see Surveys to Take Student Brag Sheet. And here you will find 10 questions that we ask our students to complete to get to know a little bit more about you and to help us gather as much information we can to write your letter of recommendation. So you can answer a few questions at a time. And if you scroll to the bottom, you'll see Save and Come Back. Once you answer all the questions, you want to save and finish. At that point, we will have all this ready to go to write your letter of recommendation. So that's it. Once you are done, we can write your letter of recommendation. And this brings us to the end of this video. Just a reminder, please continue to check your emails, Google Classroom, and contact your school counselor if you have any questions. Always remember, we are here for you Be well, Morris Hills.